All right, everybody, we just touched down in Malaga, Spain. From here we go to Cartagena, Spain, and then we end in Barcelona. But first time over here, and we were a little worried about the weather. We were saying, I think it was like a 50% chance of rain. I think our next 3 stops, so Malaga, Cartagena, and Barcelona, I believe. But as you can see, it's actually quite a lovely day. It's about 9 a.m. or just before 9 a.m. And let's hope that this weather keeps up for sure, because this is awesome. Kind of wishing I hadn't brought my hoodie now, because I got to carry it around. You know how that is. But it's off to our tour spot. All right, I got to get on a bus. They're waving me down. So what are we doing now?
I don't know. We have 50 minutes. I say walk towards where we're meeting. That's gonna take 4 minutes. So we can look around then. This is like Sydney. We have flower stalls in the street. Yeah. This is where you get all your flowers from, really.
At the 2nd century BC came here the Romans. At the 4th century after Christus came here the Visigoths. The Visigoths were coming from the northeast of Europe, the area where they're having the war now in Ukraine, from that area. And in the year 711 came here the Arabian people. They stayed here in Malaga till the year 1487. The Catholic king took the city of Malaga the 19th of August 1487. 1487. About 5 years before than the city of Granada, and Granada was the last Arabian city of Spain. When the Catholic king took the city of Granada, finished the reconquest of Spain, which lasted about 8 centuries. Well, you know now something about my city, and follow me, please.
Yes.
They put the name of the plant below or beside the trunk of the tree because coming here many children from the school, and when the children are living in the city, they don't learn a lot about plants. So they teachers bring them here to the garden to explain them the different kind of plants and the name of everyone. Later on we are going to the cathedral, right? We are going to visit the cathedral, and after the cathedral we are going to go to the tapas. You don't want to sit down when they eat open, right? So, here, well, not many people are going to the following place. Well, come here. Follow me. We are coming back this way.
We're coming back.
We're like, no! You see, that is the fortress where we are. It is a fortress with a palace inside. Malaga was part of the Kingdom of Granada. The palace of the Alhambra in Granada is where the King of Granada was living, but Malaga was part of the Kingdom of Granada. The King was living in Granada. Because this palace here we are going to visit. Now, this fortress, it was the most fortified fortress of Spain at the end of the 15th century. I'll explain you why. The Phoenicians founded this fortress. They were using only this part. Phoenicians, Romans, Visigoths, and when the Arabian people came here, they built 2 walls more. This one here and this one here. So 1, 2, 3. Was impossible. The water was arriving just over there. It was impossible to assault the fortress on this side. And on the other side, the inclination of the land is very deep. So it was impossible. We are here. You see these 2 balconies here? There is 2 balconies here. And when the Catholic King came here to Malaga, take the city, so it was impossible to assault this fortress. And so they decided to see the fortress. Soldiers all around, nobody could get in, nobody could get out, and they wait outside till they finish the food and the water. When they finish the food and the water, they surrender. So they say a blood of blood, a bath of blood, in assaulting this fortress, right? And the king, the people who was running the city was living here. The rest of the people, servants and soldiers, they were living over there. And the last place to be preserved here in this fortress was that tower over there, which is now destroyed. It's that one over there. It's that one, right? Over there. And what's the last place when you are attacking a fortress? All we have one main tower where the most important people resist till last minute, right? And suppose you are attacking this fortress, you are attacking here from the bottom, going up, and the last tower was here. But just in case they lose all this part and they cannot resist here any longer, they could get out of the tower and they have 2 doors here to escape up to the upper fortress. They have another fortress over there. Oh, yeah. They have 2 walls. One wall here on the right hand side and another wall on the left hand side. So people, they have a way to go up safe. Because they have soldiers on the wall to save people to jump inside, right? That was the way. That fortress we call cathedral and faro. Cathedral means mountain in the Arabian language, and faro lighthouse. At time of the Phoenicians, we have a light fire during the night to show the fisher and the sailor that it was here the city of Malaga during the night. Time of the Phoenicians, a time of the Romans, a time of the Visigoths, a time of the Arabian people, a time of the Christians. Still, they invent the lighthouses with electricity. We have the lighthouse over there, close to the boat where you are coming. And I don't say your boat because it's not your boat. You are the boat, that is the boat you're going. Right? But you know, one thing very interesting, people don't know that all the lighthouses in the world, they have a code. They have a code. For example, the one of Malaga is 3 lights, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, all very nearly together. And then stop, 1 light, and then stop, and then 3 lights again. And then all the fishermen and sailors, they have a book. They have a book to know which city they are passing by. That's in the world, every harbor they have, every lighthouse has a sign, a code, right? And that's very interesting. Many people don't know it. Here, you see the ceiling here is the mudéjar. The ceiling is from the 16th century. You see the date is over there. From the 16th century. Mudéjar is style between the Arabic and the Christian style. When the Catholic king took the city of Malaga, many Muslim people became Christians. And so the Christians have founded this kind of art we call mudéjar. You see only here in Spain, no other part of Europe, right? It's in a very good shape because it's very hard and nobody can touch it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I suppose it's fine, but it's very well conserved. We have the Roman theater. This theater was started in the 1st century and they were using it till the 4th century. There is a difference between theater, amphitheater and circus. Theater is this one. You see this one, people were sitting like half a moon. Amphitheater is the round one, like the Colosseum of Rome, like bull ring. That is a round one. And circus for running the horses, that is oval. Oval, no round one, oval, right? And where was sitting the people? The most important people were sitting down there. You see the different steps, marble steps, they have chair around and people were sitting there. The most important people and rich people of the city. The rest of the people that were sitting behind, depending how much money they have, they were sitting lower or higher. More money and more important, lower. Less money, less important, higher. But the main thing is that the spectator, the people here seeing the show, didn't pay any money for it. It was the town mayor, the man who was running the city, was taking care of the artist, right? And was for free, And now, behind you can see the fortress, the 3 walls. 1 wall here, 1 wall there, and behind you see people over there, the 3rd wall. And behind the 3rd wall you see the roof of the palace. It was impossible to solve this place. That's what I wanted to show you. And now, if you want, we go now to the cathedral, right? Okay, beginning. Come here, come close to me because with the music, you're not going to hear me very well, if you are not very close to me. We are now at the cathedral. The cathedral is the most important church of the city. This cathedral is about close as much as possible, right? This cathedral is about 110 meters long, 51 meters wide, and 41 meters high. The style of this cathedral is Renaissance style, right? Renaissance. The columns you see here, they are Corinthian columns. The vaults you see over there, they are the kind of decoration you don't find everywhere. This one and maybe another one cathedral are in the world with this kind of decoration. So much work making stone on stone, and the column you see here, for example, this column here is at the bottom is thicker, the middle is thinner, but on the top is more thinner. You know why? Perspective to see the vault bigger. Right? The church never do anything without meaning something. Always mean something. No, never do anything without any reason. Right? For example, you see this window here. All these windows They are the life of Jesus. The life of Jesus. And, for example, you see there, that one over there, that is the last supper.
Yes.
Last supper.
Yes.
Here, you see this one here, you see the Jesus Christ carrying the cross, crucified, and when they were taking the body of Jesus down from the cross. Everything is calculated. And the vault we see here again. That one over there and this one here. Not the one on the middle. That one over there and this one. On each vault you see one medallion. You see one medallion here, one medallion here, one medallion here, and another medallion over there. They are the four cardinal virtues. Fortress, justice, moderation, and temperance. And the theologic virtues are here, inside. You see from here. One of them is faith, hope, and charity. And here, the vault here in the center, you see four medallion more. That is the Virgin Maria and the Arcángel San Gabriel. And two medallion more, that's the medallion of the cathedral, with the chill of the cathedral, right? Below the Virgin Maria, you see one here, 1770. That is the year when they finished working on it. Because this cathedral, they started building this cathedral in the year 1528, and they finished working on it in the year 1783. I say finished working on it because the building is not yet finished. It's still missing one tower. We are going to see outside when we get out of here, right? We are going to see the tower is not finished. So they finished working on it, right? And that's why they call this cathedral the one-armed cathedral, because got only one tower, not two, right? And you see the floor here is the old floor, the original one. It's deteriorated, you see damage here, because when we have the war against Napoleon Bonaparte, the French people, we have the French people brought to Spain Muslim people, from Africa. And the Muslims, they were using the chapel here for stable for the horses. And the hoof of the horses destroyed the floor, right? Still damaged. Here, see all the interior. And now we are going here. Follow me. And the choir is on the other side. And this is the back side of the choir, right? And you see three statues here. You see the Pietà here, marble of Carrara, Robert Pisani, 1802. From the year. What's the present? And you have here St. John's and Maria Magdalena. They are made in carving wood, not in marble, right? Wow. Painting in white color. And now we are going to the next side. Here we have the chapel of the Virgin of the Rosary. It was a painting from the 17th century. Painter was Alonso Cano. Alonso Cano was the Spanish Michelangelo, and he was a sculptor, architect, and painter. Painting from the 17th century. That's the Virgin of the Rosary. That we see the Virgin of the Rosary sending with the angels the Rosary to San Francisco and Santo Domingo on the left, sending them the Rosary, asking them to drop this Rosary to the believer for praying. Right? That's the Virgin of the Rosary. And below, on the bottom on the left, you see the Santa Teresa and Saint John of the Cross. Right? On the bottom on the left, that's the paint. You see the blue color of the dress of the Virgin Maria is beautiful. You are going to see other blue color here in the cathedral, but it's different color, darker, not so bright like this one, right? It's very nice. And sometimes people ask me, Paco, why the church have so many paintings? It's very easy to explain. Before, most of the people of the world couldn't write and read. And the only way the church had to teach the Bible was with painting. That was the way, right? Now we go this way. Place, religion here, they are different. All them different. The southern part of the city, different. But, let me show you something there. You are sitting down, right? 8 or 9 hours, right? You're sitting down so many hours. Sometimes you want to stand up. And you always look for excuse for going to the toilet. The only thing you want is to walk a little bit along the corridor to stand up, right? And then the people here sitting here, maybe they were spending hours sitting down here, and they wanted some time to stand up. Why were they were taking a seat up, and they were sitting here that way. Very well calculated. Very well calculated. Very interesting. And when you're sitting down, you put your arm here, right? But when you are standing up, you put your arm here. I told you, everything calculated, calculate everything. The experience 2,000 years. It's a lot, many years. And here, come here, show you something. Now we have experience.
It's raining.
Hey, it kind of pulled up a little bit. That's cool.
Not much. Thankfully, they have buses back to the port because we're getting on one. Adios, amigos.
That's right. We want to go everywhere.